52 Traders, episode 151.
Your goal, your end result is not to make this exciting, it's to make money. At least for me it is. I'd rather be a little bored and be more patient and make money than have an exciting day in which I lose it all.
Join Cam every week on the 52 Traders podcast or at 52traders.com to learn how to trade like the pros. This podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not investment, trading, or financial advice of any kind.
What's up, traders? Welcome to another installment of the 52 Traders podcast. I'm your host, Cam Hawkins. And I say 52 because we're at episode 151 and we're one away from 152, which I'm wondering if I make significant because I've got a big change coming up in the pipeline. And I'm wondering if I make 152 the significant penultimate episode that not necessarily announces it, but is the one before the one that announces it. So anyway, stay tuned for that because that's coming up. But today we've got David Moadel on the show. So David's he pretty much trades everything. So he's knowledgeable on cryptocurrency, stocks, options, precious metals, bonds, futures, and other areas of finance as well. He comes from Portfolio Wealth Global, and he's the chief analyst and opportunity researcher there. So today we've got an interesting episode, an interview with David, where we sort of dive into all sorts of different things, and he's a listener of the show as well, so that's fantastic to hear. It's often not the case when these guys out there that have got fairly robust profiles in the trading space are also listeners of the show, so it really does warm my heart. All right, guys, what else can I tell you? Look, if you haven't already jumped onto the Pro Chat, then if you're not a Pro member, become a Pro member, jump on the Pro Chat. I'm posting up pretty much almost all my trades. When I get a trade, I take a screenshot, mark it up sometimes, and chuck it up there. We've got other traders on there. We've got guys doing Q&A sessions who've been on the show before. So if you're not on there, you're missing out, and I urge you to get involved. So we just had a free Q&A session go up yesterday. So if you guys want more of that, then head over there you can actually get access via 52traders.com/pro chat. And if you're not a Pro member, just sign up to become a Pro member and you'll get access to it as part of this package where you get to hear all these great interviews with fantastic traders. Right, what else can I talk to you about? Look, I'm back on board with automating a lot of what I do, and I'm still selling my course, automatemytrading.com, so where I teach people how to do what I do in terms of being able to automate things. I've been using semi-automated trading robots recently, and they work really well and take a lot of the emotion out and a lot of the frustration out that people do have when they trade manually. Gets rid of a lot of the revenge stuff. I, in fact, had a come to Jesus moment the other day where I actually used a bit of a trick that my trading mindset guru had taught me just the other week to really sort of step back and take a higher level view of what I was doing around my personal trading. So I'm going on some great runs where I'm like, literally, the other day I had a 10 out of 11 winning streak, and then I followed that up with another winning day, and I think that was like 4 out of 6. But then something psychologically just happens, and I can't handle the loss. I can't handle losing a trade. And then I sort of blow up for a day or two, and then I'm back on it again. And I can handle losing a trade. So I did this little technique and went for a walk. And basically, at the end of the walk, I was able to come away with a solution to this problem. And I'll tell you what, first few days, it's actually been working really well. And really what the solution was, and I'll tell you what the solution was, it was focusing more on practicing your trading rather than actual trading. Easier said than done, but it's making that mindset shift where I go and look at a chart and I go, okay, I'm not going to trade. I'm not going to trade. I'm not going to trade. And actually, I heard this from Peter Davies way back in the day. I'm not going to trade. Instead, I'm going to focus on practicing my trades. So going back, scrolling back in the chart and looking at where the setup sort of occurred in the past that I'm looking to trade. Mark those up. Keep an eye on what the market's currently doing, but you're not going to trade it to the point where you get to the point where you actually start seeing your setup happening in the current market, okay, and a trade opportunity does appear, and you haven't felt like you've been sitting there waiting for this opportunity to appear. You've just been looking at it and having it sort of happen in the background, and it's not been your focus, but your focus has been on getting the actual setup correct and right. So I don't know if that's going to help you guys, but it seems to have helped me, and I hope that it helps some of you guys out there. If you want more detail on it, jump onto the Pro Chat and I'll talk you through it there. All right, folks, without further ado, let's get this interview underway with David Moadel. All right, folks, so back on 52 Traders here. It's Cam Hawkins, and I've got David Moadel on the show. How's it going, David?
It is an honor and a pleasure to be here. I'm doing great. Thank you, Cam. I'm a 52 Traders fan, and I want people to subscribe to your service if they haven't done it already. Tell your friends, get them to subscribe too. This is a great show you've got here.
Oh, brilliant. So you've listened to a few of the episodes before?
I have, and I love what you're doing. You're spreading the knowledge out there, and I look at 52 Traders not as an alternative source, but as a main source of news and information and perspective. So I'm really very grateful to be here today.
Cool. It's often not the case that my guests are actually listeners of the show. Some of them are, but very few. So, great to hear that. Now, look, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself first? So, maybe we'll start off with your journey into trading and how you got started.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, I've been trading since I was about 18 or so. I was a teenager, and my father, who is going to be 84 years old very soon, believe it or not, started me on this journey of investing and trading. And he is of the Warren Buffett, Ben Graham school of value trading and investing, not momentum trading where it's where you buy a stock after it's gone up a lot. No. It's more of the foundation of buy the dips, sell the rips, that kind of thing. He didn't use that terminology, but that's kind of something he instilled into me. It's interesting. He taught me that the stock market or the equities markets is kind of like a big auction. And you really want to get in at a lower price. Buy in the red, sell in the green, as my friend Rich from Rich TV Live likes to say. So that's the foundation that I've built upon that. And many years have passed since he taught me that, and I've gone through my own journey, which we can certainly talk about. And along the way, I've been an elementary school teacher, high school teacher. I've taught English comp at the college level. So, don't worry, I won't judge it. I won't judge anybody's spelling or grammar. Okay, but I have taught English, and now I'm very proud to be with PortfolioWealthGlobal.com. And I put out the research team, we put out a free newsletter on there. If people want to put in their email address and PortfolioWealthGlobal.com on the homepage. They've invited me to join their research team, and we're putting out education for everybody to help people make better trading and investing decisions. So, that's what we're all about.
Cool. And so do you want to sort of walk us through, like, back in the day, how did you, if you tell us a story about sort of how you got really into the markets and how that journey sort of took place for you. All right, folks, hope you enjoyed that little teaser of the interview there. Now, as I said before, my name's Cam Hawkins, and this is 52 Traders. Look, it's been said that the fastest way to become rich is to find a successful trader and simply do what he's doing. However, the challenge is finding someone who really knows what they're doing and who's willing to share. Now, that's what you get here at 52 Traders, and that's what you get in this interview, the full interview, and all the other ones that I've done. Look, since 2015, I've been finding the very best traders who know what they're doing and getting them to share their expertise. Now, during this interview, you're going to hear just one of over 100 interviews that I've done, and I know you're going to love it, but this interview is just the tip of the iceberg. So over the course of the next 30 days, you'll have free access to my entire library of interviews with over 100 of the world's best traders. And you'll also enjoy my private chat room where past guests and other full-time traders are sharing charts and helping other traders 24/7. Have you ever wanted to talk to Larry Williams, who turned 10K into 1.1 million in less than a year? Or how about Timothy Sykes, Andrea Unger, Al Brooks, or Rob Booker? They're also in there along with many more. When you get started today, you'll immediately receive access to interviews with dozens of world-renowned experts in Forex, stocks, bonds, commodities, cryptocurrencies, options, and futures trading. And the great news is this series of interviews grows each month. That's because every month I talk to some of the best traders in the world, getting them to reveal their step-by-step trading methods and the secrets behind their trading success. So whether you trade Forex, futures, stocks, options, or cryptocurrencies, the knowledge and methods these traders share will help you take your trading profits to the next level. So why not give it a try? It's only $5 to get started and have instant access to over 100 interviews with some of the world's top traders and the 24/7 chat room where you get direct access to some of the world's best traders. Then after 30 days, if you like the comprehensive education you're getting, you can continue to receive up to 4 new interviews each month and the 24/7 chat room for only $5 a month. But if not, there's no obligation to continue. Where else would you get such direct access to the world's best traders for what many pay for a cup of coffee? So go ahead, click the link in the show notes, or go to 52traders.com and start learning from some of the world's best traders. Trust me, you'll be glad you did.